Hey guys, it's me and it's been a while, but let's watch season 1, episode 5 of Invincible. I'm sorry it's been a while since I reacted to Invincible. Guys, I'm sorry guys. Like my attention span is rapidly deteriorating. I'm getting more tired easily. I don't even I don't even like stream or play video games much I used to. I can't even focus on my schoolwork, so it's been a bit of a problem for me. I really gotta get back to my work after this. Anyway, yeah. So far, it's kind of interesting. Sudden changes here and there in the comic versus the TV show. I guess they had to change certain things here and there because it better adapts to like a storyline and writing based on what they know about TV shows and stuff like that. So I guess they can't keep it exactly like the comics. And yeah, hey, well, speaking of comic, hey, all comic readers, who's here excited for the Boys season 5? If you're a comic book reader, do you think it's gonna go down the way it's gonna go down? If it would, I would be devastated, but I would salute the directors. Okay, I would salute the directors and writers of the Boys TV show if they go down the comic book route. I would, you know. Anyway, yeah. Without further ado, guys, this is season 1, episode 5 of. Uh-oh. Huh? The henchman. No, huh? Hey, what? Oh shit. Titan. He didn't. He didn't even chuck. He didn't even litter the cup. He chucked it into the bin. Yup, shell on. This is such a good beat. But he needs time for a shell to heal, of course. Because it's not completely bulletproof. Well, he's probably the lucky one, let's face it, you see. In the comics, I remember he was trying to take down Machine Head's like operation, right? Oh my god. It's really cool to see that, Titan isn't just he isn't just like all brute force. There's actually like a certain sense of like an intelligence to him. The way he fights, the way he like uses the environment to his advantage. Well, that was a dumb idea. Like Titan is actually like a competent fighter. He's brawn and kind of a bit of brain too.
Go.
He's tried real hard not to hurt that kid, even though the kid just shotgunned him to the face. Oh, the KG Beast guy. We saw him in the first episode, right?
Yes, I'm 20 minutes late, but there's no way you're gonna be mad at me.
And how do you figure that? You went across town to get cheesecake?
He is so bad at lying.
Kind of is.
He's so bad at lying. I can't really blame Amber's reaction.
That'll probably just make me even more late.
Just go with her. Oh my god, bro. See, this is the kind of. That's probably the kind of dumb shit I'd be saying if I was in a relationship. Like all these kind of stupid, like random nonsense. You know? Like, I wouldn't wish me being in a relationship with anyone on anyone really. And also, if I was a superhero, then I certainly like wouldn't date anyone at all because I would have to be a superhero and balance a relationship. Hell no, just be a superhero, okay? Just commit. Did he just did he just burn down an apartment building? Bro, it's so chill.
They'll put you up for a few weeks.
Whoa. Yo, hold up. That is so cool because it shows that Titan, right? I feel like it shows it. I feel like these like small scenes that we get, right? The subtle actions and what he does, right? It does a good job fleshing out like Titan. He's a crook, but he is still a man of the people. Power to the people. I think that's really, really cool. So yeah, hold on. Sorry. I don't want to get ahead of myself because I think this episode, I have a feeling this episode is going to be about him because they've been focusing on Titan as like a solo act. So I have a feeling it's going to come back at some point. Who the hell's this?
Hi. Don't be scared. I got this. But I guess get your.
Yes, this is that shot. Oh my god, hold on. That shot is in the comics. Hold up. That shot of him, like holding the thing up, right? Holding the ceiling up, the whole building, and then he says that go get your things, take your time. That is from the comics. If I could, I don't even remember what issue that is from. Will I be able to find it later during editing? Fuck, but no, that's such a good reference. Hold up, I gotta go find it. I don't know how long it takes me. I will find the reference.
But it has, Grayson. You've been late 12 times.
Oh yeah,
in
the
past
boss.
3 months. I'm sorry, but I'm docking your shifts.
That is, to be fair, that's valid.
Don't bother.
That's a valid response from the boss. He's been late so many times.
So why look?
In the comics, I think is where like, hey, just hurry up the fries or something. And I think they both overstepped. I think Mark overstepped with his reaction. I think so did the boss in a small bit. But yeah, I feel like this time I'm more on the boss's side, because yes, I get Invincible as a superhero, but he needs like an actual excuse as to why he's always late. And I think that he has to get a different shift. I feel like if he gets a different shift to suit his superhero hours, I feel like he should just take it, right? Because the boss said, I'm just gonna dock your shift so that you won't be late anymore. So yeah, that's what he should have done. But maybe the superpowers go into his head. I don't know. He's not gonna do it.
2 days. After that,
Because he doesn't want to have a daughter lose her father.
drop him.
Just drop him.
I don't know. That seems mean.
All right, here, I'll show you.
Oh my god, here we go.
See, now he'll tell me.
Okay, but you're gonna catch him.
Yeah, in a second.
Yeah, give it a second. Oh, I love that. This scene where he just like yeets him, lets him drop downward. It's so good.
We need to have a conversation about your recent.
See, that's the problem with being a superhero. Like, you either prioritize that or you prioritize like your normal life, because everything will be affected the moment a superhero comes into play. It's not just another task, it's part of your whole damn life. A chip. Guys, don't do that, guys.
Or do you want to fire your guns in the air, say you tried your best, and we all walk away happy?
That's a good idea. And alive. See, the way he can just like influence people with his presence. I mean, part of it's his brute strength, I know, but he's good. He's actually good at influencing people.
Everything you hold dear, Mark Grayson.
He's gonna miss dinner.
For the end of the world.
This guy is trying so hard to take him down. He's just standing there. Yup, and there's Isotope, the teleporter, right? And here we have Machine Head. I watched him in season 3. Ooh, energy boost. I want to know what that feels like. I'll have what he's having, thank you. Nah.
You get shit done. You take bullets like a champ.
See, this is the problem with the world. You get what you commit to.
In the room.
It was one fucking time. I said.
Shut the hell up.
Shut up, Isotope. No one cares right now.
Live when they need to ship a sailed, amigo.
That ship is sailed, amigo.
You go.
I love the
You
slide.
gotta pay for the desk too. This was imported at
Yeah, that's what's probably real expensive. But yeah, see, I love the slight auto-tune. He didn't fully auto-tune Machine Head's voice, but I like the slight auto-tune tinge in his voice. I'm kind of messing with that, honestly. Because I remember him when I watched him in season 3, episode 5. That was good as well. But
You should have told her that yourself during dinner.
he
2
needs
hours ago.
2 hours. You were late by 2
Am I
hours.
important to you, Mark? Not a bad kisser.
Okay, that's good.
But that doesn't make it okay if you keep doing
That
it.
is valid.
And tonight,
That's valid.
just
I can't blame Amber. I really cannot. She doesn't. I guess she doesn't know yet, right? I guess the idea is that she doesn't know yet that Mark's invincible. I mean, I feel like Amber in the comic, she was more like, she was like, yeah, you know, she's like kind of upset about it, but she's like, you know, I'm worried about you. She's like, you know, I'm worried. She was like, it wasn't about like him not showing up. It's more like, I'm worried about him. Like, is he doing drugs or something? Has he gotten into trouble or something? And so, yeah. But that Amber was more, you know, passive. This one's more like aggressive, like more forward. Is that a forward aggressive kind of Amber? Also, I would not be trying to act all smooth and confident after showing up late, Mark. That is not good. Okay, I would actually try and act like I am so genuinely sorry for standing you up. I'm so sorry. I am late. And I understand. Look, he doesn't want to tell if he's a superhero, right? But he needs to at least try and sound, you know, apologetic. Like, I get that, you know, you bring her gifts, you know, that you bring her gifts. I mean, that's nice. I'm not saying that doesn't count for nothing, but at the same time, it's like at least sound apologetic. You know, they try to play it off. It doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me. Maybe you guys who have actually been in a relationship can educate me on that. But right, yeah, I don't know. But that's the problem. It's so hard because he's a superhero. Look, he's a superhero. He wants superpowers, and that is the balance. I don't think he's fully understood what he's gotten himself into. Putting aside the Viltrumite stuff, we'll know that later. But at the time, him being a hero, it's like he doesn't understand like the kind of like responsibility, the reality checks that he keeps having because he has not mentally prepared himself properly for this. Let alone having a relationship right now. Anyway. That rock is gonna land in the UK and someone's gonna die that time, Mark.
Hey, Dad. Mark.
No, wait, no. This is okay. It's his daughter, right?
Somebody asked for butterscotch.
Mm-hmm. His family.
Hey, baby, let me help.
Aww. I do love that he's kind of like, hold on. He's kind of like Kingpin rolled in with like Luke Cage, like Kingpin, like the boss guy of the city, the boss of the city, who's smart, who knows what has to be done, but he's also like Luke Cage. Luke Cage is a man of the people, and I feel like, and that's such an interesting. It's like Luke Cage if he was a crook instead of a hero. You know, I think that it's so It's so interesting to like see villains, right? Villains who have like this like power to this sense of like of like this sense of being like one with the people, and they're like, it's like they do what they do not because they enjoy it, but because it's like it's their only way to make a living, and they don't want to like explicitly like ruin innocent lives because of it. And I think that a really interesting trope. I feel like the boys could use this kind of trope. You know, it's besides having the superheroes all like celebrity and mighty and corrupt, you could also have the villains, right, who will do what they do, but they don't want to ruin lives. I feel like it can go both ways in the boys. Anyway.
Is he a good guy?
That is so. Wait, no, hold on. It's okay. Oh no.
What's his name?
Him?
His name is. I was gonna say, right, the elephant. Oh, hold up, play that back. Sorry, hold on, before I play that back, right, I was gonna say that, oh, it's just so painful being held up by a trunk, but I forgot that the elephant, right, he like, where he creates a suit out of an elephant, so it's being like just held like dangling like from his head, so I guess not as painful as being like held by like, can you imagine being held by like your nose if he actually like became the elephant, you know, and not just have it be a suit? I feel like that holding by a trunk would actually be fucking painful. But anyway, hold up, let's hear that beat. This sounds like the kind of stuff you hear when you're loading up your match in Valorant. Man, it's been years since I played Valorant, so I don't know if it's changed. Damien Darkblood. That kind of looks like the Necronomicon or something. Was that in Army of Darkness? Evil Dead or something? I forgot. You know, the book of the twisted face.
Rex very much, and we felt good that he was.
Yeah, but you don't know that Rex was a bitch and kind of cheated on her. So
Cheated on me. Teen Team Bro. broke up. They're both
Yep.
over. It happens.
Forgive him.
What?
All
Don't
guys
forgive.
make mistakes.
Don't forgive. Don't. Rex does not deserve that forgiveness.
Like it's easy. And two, I'm not even sure I want to do this anymore.
It's like full reality warping. That's how powerful her atom. Her atom manipulation. She created a door to fly up.
Don't you leave that door there.
Slams the door in their face.
Missed a few letters.
Paint costs money and you got a long
Still sounds the same. Invincible. Invincible.
That guy I stopped from robbing a bank a few months ago.
It was so much happier and chill. Invincible. Before season 3 and everything happened.
Fine. Let's do this.
I didn't call you here to fight.
Because I'd win.
You got luck.
His feet.
So help me take down my boss. They don't get any worse than
Sure.
Who's your boss?
Machine Head.
Work with the smaller fish to catch the bigger
Of
fish.
course you haven't heard.
A big picture superhero? Saving the planet, stuff like that.
You could.
Fight?
Can you at least?
Sure, man, just fly away.
Can you at least try to be empathetic here?
Let me show you what you don't see from up there.
See what it's like on the streets.
Got somewhere to be?
Is Amber waiting?
It's some bullshit.
This scene.
Me either, man.
Because he was like, because this is like when he said, so in the comics when Mark was like carrying him around, right, he was holding him like under his arm. It's like, he's like, you've never carried someone heavy before. Then he does this, and then he's like that, the way you're carrying me, this is kind of, and then Mark was like, yeah, I know, don't say it. I think that's the scene they're referencing, right?
Which one's Machine Head? Kidding. I'm kidding.
Gee, the guy with the green hair or the man with the little machine. Mark is the strong. Hold up. The fact that that Titan has more at stake here, and he's like, he's not as durable as Invincible, and so his life is technically more at risk here, and so he's just like hiding there like real chill. He's like, yep, nothing to see here. But this guy, Invincible, who is literally nigh and nearly indestructible, way stronger than him, and he's like the one's like, oh, I don't know about this. He's hiding as though like that they would actually be a threat to him on their own. The Popsicle Palace. The Popsicle Palace. Is it a strip club? I mean, I've never been to a strip club, so I wouldn't know.
It wasn't for me.
It's for his family.
Daddy!
Oh, careful. Yeah, see, Mark? He keeps getting these reality checks. It's not as black and white as he thought it was.
But he
If that was true, you're a Viltrumite. Okay? You fought off an alien invasion, saved the country from an asteroid. This is beneath
The superiority in the Viltrumite showing.
You know that sometimes people are.
I fixed it this time.
Had to throw
Whoa.
Computer was in that spot though.
Oh no! I hope that wasn't your girlfriend.
Oh my god. What a dick. Yeah, Robot doesn't drink.
I'm 25.
She's 20 something. Just give it to her, okay? Let her live life.
Nothing like a nice actually sacrifice something. Since I'm now a week younger than
Yeah, it's gonna keep happening because she keeps these user powers.
I'm not helping.
You don't understand the choices we have to make. You're not a superhero.
When you first came here, you didn't know anything. About humans or our
You can
society
hear
or
that
what was important.
that tinge, that
And
incredulous
I taught
tone,
you how to be a
that
hero.
anger
And suddenly you think I can't do that for Mark?
in Sandra's voice.
I think
Been acting weird lately. What do you mean? He's late all the time, or doesn't show, and then lies about why. I think
It's a valid concern.
much longer.
I can't
Dicks.
be mad about it.
Mark's one of the good ones.
I can't be
Yeah,
mad at her
like
for that.
It's awful.
Paid her extra to keep him there all evening.
What?
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
So
no,
we
Mark,
break into the
stick
penthouse.
stick with it.
That's her second home.
All right, let's go. Let's do this. Come on, Mark.
Okay, I'm in.
Because this is also Amber's second home.
Got plans later too.
Oh, clone's
I
done.
almost forgot how good I look.
Okay, take it easy, everybody. You know the drill. One of you in that machine, one of you in the other. wipe your memories so none of you get some alpha level syndrome in you.
I'll never understand why you do that.
Robot's like, why do you guys do that? You can hear the perplexity in how perplexed Zachary Quinto in Zachary Quinto's voice. It's like, why do you do that?
As I was trying to say,
Easy.
I need your
Oh, she planned like it's like a good timed route for him so that he would get delayed. You're gonna have to put all that back later though, because he'll know that you were looking around for something. There it is. Wouldn't it start to smell because of all the blood on it? And it obviously hasn't been washed, right?
Oh, hello, Invincible.
Carry the 2. Oh, hey, what are you doing here?
You're so also Italian maple.
Stop making them out of expensive fucking material.
Is that what you think? See, this is what happens when your head's a fucking rock.
Jesus.
You said you took care of
Money.
Money. Kursk, Magma Maniac, Tether Tyrant, Furnace, and the guy back there was Magnattack, right? Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah, and there's Battle Beast. Did I mention Battle Beast just now? I'm sorry if I missed him and he was actually there in the shot. Just in the comics, right, they gave them each of them individual panels so I could focus on each of them and learn their names. Ooh. Yup, his lentils also broke in the comics. Come on, Mark, come on. See, when Mark lets loose. Ooh. Oh, you know what's funny? I'm pretty sure in the oh, that voice crack. That Battle Beast, he wants the strongest fighters to fight him. What up? Because I remember Magma Maniac, right? There was in the comics when he's walking through, right? He was trying to fight them, but then he just like fell through the floor because he's that hard. He just went phew, boop, and he just fell through the floor. Yeah, this is quite an incredible team. I'm like, yeah, like Battle Beast is on like a whole nother level compared to the rest of them. I mean, Jesus is like saying, hey, we got a level 10, a level 10, level 10, level 10. Oh yeah, we also have this level like 1002 just like walking in the door. But of course, you're not supposed to find out how strong Battle Beast really is yet. In the comics, right? In the comics, before he teamed up with Titan, Mark was really working for Cecil. So then when Cecil helped confirm, like, he said, yeah, Titan sounds legit, just, you know, go, I think you can go help him out. And the Immortal was also there, and so they said that, yeah, well, we heard everything through the earpiece Cecil gave you, so we want a backup now, rather than it being an anonymous call, which is risky. And I think Mark definitely should have called someone beforehand. Anyway. Jesus. Can someone actually like smush duplicates back together into one being after they've been split? He was like, he didn't even look back. Because of his ears, of course, he got them big old ears. Same thing in the comics. But no worthy opponents here, man. Not now. Damn, but we all know Mark survives. Come on. He's... Oh no. Yeah. This is the incident, right, that gets Samson his powers back. Nice. Go. But it doesn't matter because like maybe you can match Battle Beast in brute strength, but he's still a fighter. You made Robot angry. Ooh. Howie. Yeah, see how powerful this guy is? Oh, those are like letters? What are those? I know that he's gonna make them explosive, but yep, that down goes furnace. Boom, boom, boom. I don't think that's how it went in the comics. It's actually good to see them like taking shit together on their own. Nice, nice. Work as a team. Work as a team.
This battle is beneath me.
There was a shot like that in the comics too.
Honor in killing insects.
You guys said, "Bitch, I'm out."
Isotope, let's go.
He's not there. Bye.
Everyone here by name. Make the world you want to live in, right?
That is impressive. That she knows. That she knows That she knows all of them by name. That is genuinely impressive. Good for her. Oh, that's such a good stretcher. Like left side, right side, underneath.
Wow. I gotta hand it to you, boss. But whatever you told that kid.
This is the reveal in the comics.
I want to make the city better for a lot of people.
Power to the people.
Some people come first.
Mm-hmm. Now he is top dog in the city. Mm-hmm. It is the new house. Make way for the king. That's such a good track. I'm gonna look that up afterwards. Okay, so yeah, that was a really good episode of Invincible. So this is the episode, I think, referencing one of the earlier issues. In the comics, this issue, a lot of these stories, right, they all take place after the big think reveal. But so this is the episode where, you know, things start to, you know, come into place. The storylines, right, the side storylines, they are like taking place before the big reveal, which is an interesting choice, but I guess otherwise they wouldn't have much to talk about, because in the comics the think reveal was in issue 12. So if you want to like build up to that for the season finale, I guess you gotta kind of like push little things forward here and there. Yeah, so that was a good episode. I do love Titan as a villain. He's not a villain. He's a character. I liked him as a character. I guess in a way you can call him like kind of a crook, but at the same time he believes in, you know, making the city better for people through like different means rather than just being a superhero. He even mentioned in the comics, right, when Mark asked him, you know, why don't you just work for the Guardians of the Globe with your abilities and you want to make the world better, like make your city better. He says that no. He says that there's ways that he said like it's way too dangerous. You know, like this is somehow some of them who just have to make a living like this, you know. And like it's like it's still a lot safer than being a superhero. And speaking of being a superhero, let's take a quick sidebar. Let's talk about Mark and Amber's relationship. I feel like you can understand why Amber is so upset, and I feel like Mark, right, I feel like Mark's being a little, you know, cocky with his responses sometimes. I feel like they're trying to act like everything's okay. I feel like he should acknowledge. I feel like it would mean more if he like trying to play it off. I feel like he should acknowledge that shit. I'm doing something wrong. I know that it's part of being a superhero, and he feels like he can't tell her, but he needs to sound like genuinely apologetic. If it's not apologetic, it's also just I'll buy you something. It was just nice. It's nice that he bought us something. I'm not saying it's not nice, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, you know, it's Amber's reactions are valid. Okay, they are so valid. Like, she doesn't even know that he's yes. He doesn't even know that he's invincible yet. So that's like gonna be a whole other fucking conversation. Eve is done being I guess she's kind of done being a superhero, which is, you know, I mean, Fessie, that's the problem with being a superhero. Like, when you become a superhero, like, you have to decide whether that takes priority over everything else, you know, because it's not just something else you can just slide into your schedule. It will take up everything you want in a world like this. But yeah, you know, it's and obviously Debbie is you know, suspicious, but at least she knows that she can she has a way to like investigate and try to understand what's going on. And that is something that they did not do for Debbie in the comics. I feel like in the comics she was definitely, no, I'm not gonna say it feels like, she definitely was not as fleshed out as a character. I don't think oops, sorry, hold on, this literally says suspicious call pattern. I'm not picking this up. Mm-mm. Anyway, yeah. So forgot what I was saying. Fuck, say that phone call distracted me. Yeah. So Debbie definitely was not as fleshed out as a character in comics. There's no way. There is no fucking way comic Debbie could have like taken the initiative, the bravery of her speech and everything to like her moral integrity and everything in that to like in the comics like none of that would have been this fleshed out. She wouldn't have taken the step that she is taking right now in the TV show, and that proves how strong she really is. Yeah, we're getting close to the big reveal. I know what the big reveal is. Think Mark. But yeah, I do like that they made the Guardians of the Globe like more I guess competent maybe. Because I feel like I don't think in the comics I don't think it went like that in the comics. I feel like they fought all the other villains and then Battle Beast was still like standing and he was like beating them. And so but Battle Beast like this shit sucks. I'm out. But but despite that I do think that I don't remember that they did this in the comics. So maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, I think it's cool that at first they get beat down right by these villains and then they get back up. I think that's the point. Like yes, they fought the smaller, less powerful villains in the comics and they won. But here it's like they get beat down by these villains, which sucks. But then they realize, hey, we gotta lock in, we gotta work as a team, and then they lock back in. I feel like that's such a good way of showing that they're trying to grow as a team, despite Rex being kind of a bitch, But yeah, so it's and yeah, so I think that's really that's a good way of like showing like they can still grow and develop as a team because they have to be. They're the new guys of the globe. There's like there's so much fucking counting on them, and yeah, looks like. And back to my point about Titan, he's the king of the city now. More on that later, I'm sure. But yeah, anyway, that was a good episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry that was a lot of yapping. Thank you so much for watching. Is there anything wrong? Actually leave comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.